That is very, very surprising. Neither of them would have strong early pathing, so I love the Olaf lock-in for Kikis. You can already see that in his mind he's like,
/LOL esports.
so what happened here? What we see is no jungle influences. This is the straight up 1v1. In the early levels, Yorick typically not that strong, but he has 2 ghouls alive, and they're just doing all this damage while Finn is stuck inside the W. Good flash there from Expect to dodge out from the Q damage. The problem is the passive from
Coming up
Finn.
as well, so Expect's gonna bring this one up. Does Cadril go for the flash to Zane? No, Expect will just tank up the turret. He's already thrown down the Maiden of the Mist. And take a look at the Cage, not gonna lock anybody in. Expect continues to take a lot of tower damage as Cadril's looking to pick up the kill and does so. But Zombie Sion can do a lot of work. 1, 2, flash away to safety. Now Finn decides
This Expect the Yorick matchup so that he can better scale and win on the side lane. And now after the first kill and having no flash, they wanted to try and set.
He's the 3rd best jungler in the league, and he's got a pretty healthy gold difference, at least in the early
he's
stages
dead.
of the game. Now, unfortunately, the Caster Curse is real, and Kikis will get the help of Senkux to pick up a kill onto Cadril. But he is definitely the forefront for XL Esports. Now, while all of that is going on, not only have they killed the man on the front of XL, they picked up a kill onto Jeskla. The lane that's supposed to be winning is now falling behind. That's 1 kill to Hikyu. That's a 2nd to Hikyu, and it's Kikis that walks out.
But oh, Cadril, he's in trouble again.
Oh, the Sleepy Trouble bubble through the chicken camp. Now here comes Cadril. He uses the stopwatch to go golden. Paddlestar won't find a target, and Cadril survives a few seconds longer. Special's got no mana, got no shot. 2, 0, and 1. He swung around to pick up the 2nd dragon of the game now. So that's Earth, as well as the Cloud Drake and the Mountain Drake, rather. Tower, the first tower of the game secured by XL.
But I'm just, again, keeping my eyes on the jungle. Look where Kikis is. Special. He's very aware of the potential dive, so he disengages. But Rogue continuing to keep pressure, and again, the emphasis falls onto Expect in the side lane. He is so much stronger than Finn. They secured a tower for him.
Game after this Splice versus Vitality and Fnatic versus Origin later today. Before that, Rogue are looking to pick up their 2nd win of spring and force a tie scoreline of XL at 2 and 9.
Look at
Kikis
him
is
go.
now locked inside the Dark Procession. He literally just gets chunked down. Yorick activated, Kikis deactivated.
I thought you were going to go somewhere cool with that.
I know,
Trevor.
I had some old lines on the
Jungle pressure when you're going for a Draven and an Orianna. And like, just look at the CS differences. You can see both mid and Jeskla on this Draven doesn't have a completed item build yet. If you can force those situations, then you should be able to come out on top.
And especially to Namor and Nomicon there secured. So Paddlestar onto Kasing. The Flare actually catches Senkux, but there's not enough follow-up damage. So Kasing with the flash in his 200th professional game at this tier is able to escape with his...
Even though Finn loses, sure, some farm and experience, XL, they're only able to secure the
Fnatic, but look at the Sleepy Trouble bubble. Not going to find a target yet. Actually going to get the Maiden. And Rogue, they're pushing down the mid lane.
Now, ooh, good hook. Big
Nicely
shockwave.
done. Death Sentence comes out. Shockwave doesn't do enough meaningful damage. Kikis is dropped a little bit low, but Senkux keeps trying to fire off shots from the side. That's the engage, and the headbutt pulverized. Special tries to run away. Not going to be able to do it. Kasing is already down. Jeskla will get killed by a trouble bubble. It's a double kill to Senkux. Rogue kept playing.
But also, they were in a choke point. They could not get into a situation where they could stop Senkux from landing all this poke, and now Cadril forced away from the Baron. This will be an easy objective secure for Rogue.
Oh, very nicely done. Rogue are in control of some aspects, you know, like bold calls in draft with the Urgot with the Draven that did not pay dividends, did not prove to be effective enough against Rogue. Kikis on that Olaf, 2-1 and 4. Senkux on the Zoe, 3-0-3. Look, pressure in multiple lanes. Senkux in mid, Kikis up top. The minions are taking down the towers in the bottom inner. And the Canyon Wave is still going to be doing a lot of work. I mean, XL, yes, they have a pushing lane, but it's at the cost of their base.
Slowly but surely, Rogue are breaking into the base of XL. At 3 items, maybe the Orianna is enough to swing in there, some team fights in their favor, but they just take so much poke from the Zoe that they can never get a successful fight.
And there was the initiation that you talked about a little bit ago, Vedius, how Sion, Finn is able to engage the unstoppable onslaught as low mobility carries. They're forced back. It means that the tower's able to be secured at very minimal cost. Now the minion wave is finally going to die at Rogue's inhibitor, and look at that sombrero. It finds nobody on the Rogue side. They're able to escape. Inhibitor number 1 will fall. The tower in the top lane is being defended by Expect and the enemy inhibitor turret. Take the turret, live your best life, as quoted by Vedius.
Help play around their mid and bot side of the map. And if they had done that, I think their laning phase would have been way stronger. Orianna could have afforded to play through. Sengox is zoning away XL right now.
Sleepy Trouble Bubble is magnetically attracted to Cadril. He once again gets caught out. Now Baron is helping up. Baron actually chunks down Kickers. His GA gets popped and Rogue is now running for his life. It's actually Expect that's in the front in the thick of things. Look at Sengox. He's going to get caught up by the Shockwave. It's a trade 1-for-1 thus far. That was a shutdown kill in reply for Expect's life, who's probably the scariest member on XL. Hiku now chases all the way forward. Hiku, you're on the wrong side of the rift, buddy. He's going to get caught, devoured, feared beyond death. And now Finn forced to flash and run for his life.
Killed themselves, and they could give away a Baron to XL.
This is unbelievable. Will Kickers be able to get into the pit and try to challenge this one? Jessica now steps all the way forward. He's got that Bloodthirster and IE to do some damage. Finn steps in as well. Unstoppable Onslaught. Engaged from Vanda. This is a multi-man fight, and the Baron was helping out Rogue. They've taken down Jessica. Decimating Smash comes up. This fight's gone so long. Another Shockwave's come up. A long-range death sentence from Kasich into the flay. Now Cadril's trying to get one out. Clockwork wind-up. Auto manages to pick up a kill into Kickers. That's a second as he picks up a kill into Finn. Now Zombie Scion looks for Cadril. Disdain buys some time, and the Baron gets turned on once again. Here comes Sengox. Get Paddle Star! Oh my! Sleepy Trouble Bubble and Expect picks up the Baron. XL Esports are trying to escape with it as Vanda's looking for Expect. Here comes another engage. Sengox turns this one around as the Sleepy Trouble Bubble's knocked away from. EQ's respawn and pushes onto the Maiden. XL get Baron in this game. Feels
There's another thing going on, Trevor. I can't keep track of everything.
Trying to make sense of this game, and XL, they're right back in it. I had written them off dead to rights. They had lost this game. Took a long time for the number 9 and the number 10 teams to kill each other.
Here we go.
Let's see whether or not Rogue can interrupt it. Finn gets locked inside the pit. The Shockwave simply does nothing. Inhibitor will be taken out by Rogue, and Baron expires in 15 seconds. Remember, Elder Dragon was secured by Rogue. They've got themselves another 40 seconds of the buff. Kasing is forced to flash away to safety. Jessica's able to dodge and duck and weave away from the culling. Finn has taken a whole lot of damage. He's turned to 2,000 HP, forced away. Rogue are not done yet. They're going to take the second inhibitor.
So ultimately the problem here is that XL are trying to fight a 4-Dragon Infernal, the Elder empowered team right now, and they just don't have the power. There's so much damage on the side of Rogue. If Expect was still alive, maybe he could try and make some kind of split push their full build. They actually have no control wards, so they're pretty dark across the map, but they don't care. They're going for a fight.
Take a look at Finn's HP. 5,300 as he's pushing forward. Inhibitor tower is down. The death sentence catches onto Hiku, but he manages to escape with his life for now. They managed to kill the inhibitor, but nobody's dead just yet. Jessica forced to run for his life. GA gets popped from Hiku, and Cadril is looking to get one into Sengox. Sleepy Trouble Bubble will not be enough to kill just yet. Sengox manages to find it, uses the Paddle Star. In the back end, though, Finn and Hiku and Kickers are running for their lives. Expect is in a 1-on-3. He locks Finn inside the Dark Procession. That gets one. Turns his attention to Vanda. That's a double. Expect is carrying XL's lives. Turning his attention to Hiku. He's not done yet. GA gets popped. When he comes back up, there's 2 members to deal with. He's got a Lantern to escape too. He rides a Lantern to safety. XL still need to deal with 101 supers inside their base.
Unfortunately for XL, while they may have come out just barely on top in this fight, they've lost their whole base. Baron secured, 3 inhibs down. They can go get Elder as well. Surely Rogue will win the game. Minutes it gives like all these double insane bonuses. It gives 50% bonuses on all the Drakes that you have. It's like
now, crucially, I'm thrown himself into battle time and time again with mixed results, but with Special getting chunked down and zoned away. Here comes Kickers. He's Ragnarocking in for the fight. The inhibitor in the middle is secured. The inhibitor at the top is about to fall. Cadril's run for his life. Jungle Urgot's done nothing for this game. And here comes Finn. The unstoppable onslaught gets flayed into the box. Shotgun comes out. The Nexus is the focus. Rogue activated. XL obliterated.
The look on Kickers' face. Relief as Rogue finally find the win. Oh man, that was closer than it should have been.
Congratulations to all of the fans at home that voted in support of Rogue Esports, bumping XL down, picking up their second win of the spring split. It was a bumpy ride. but it was an exciting one.
Whew. Some crazy League of Legends, man. Like from G2 dismantling Schalke in 24 minutes to this. We've had some polar opposite games today.
No, the worst part for me, and this is a bit of a selfish one for anybody who was listening, I failed to find a rhyming word with expect activated, Yorick activated, and I have so many now, obliterated, decimated, and I'm disappointed in myself, but I think crucial.